This is short story, The Fallen Knight. Enjoy it. The knight passed through the half-collapsed archway into the vast hall. Rain sprinkled the ruins of what had once been a great castle. Once, this was the Hall of Arts. Do you remember it, my friend? The knight addressed someone lurking in the darkness of the far corner. The vaulted roof still survived there, along with the mighty colonnade. With his sword in hand, the knight moved forward a few steps and stopped. What do you say, Lancelot? Do you remember how Arthur held his feasts here? The trophies of the Round Table were once displayed in this hall. In response, the darkness stirred. The knight noticed the movement, 200 paces away, behind a column beneath the arched gallery on the second level. And do you remember how we dragged that chimeric beast here? Arthur cut off its head with Excalibur, and then Merlin and Morgana staged a true sacrifice. Do not speak to me of Morgana, Tristan. A voice roared from the shadows. A painfully familiar voice, grotesquely twisted by agony. Tristan faltered. Long had it been since he'd heard his beloved friend's speech, long had he lost hope of ever meeting him again. Yet the moment had come. She cursed me. All of us, I see you have not forgotten the deeds of the past. The darkness moved forward, and Lancelot emerged from it. Not a man, not a majestic beast, something unnameable, broken, yet filled with unimaginable pain and wrath. How much time has passed? The fallen knight asked. 1,000 years, my prince, Tristan replied. That is what everyone called you. The Prince of Camelot, he granted you that title as a sign of eternal friendship. Do you remember? Tristan stepped closer. No more than 100 paces separated them. Lancelot moved on all fours. In his motions, Tristan sensed a hidden, terrifying power. Pain clenched his heart when he cast a fleeting glance at his friend. I remember only savage fury, Lancelot said, sorrow piercing his words. I found Morgana searched for her for a long time before her death. She said she had regretted her curse all these years. We recalled with horror the night you became a monster. I remember the Black Abyss. You slaughtered everyone, tore Arthur apart, disemboweled Guinevere, Isolde turned Galahad and Gawain to ash with your fiery breath. Tristan stopped at the sound of a growl. Yes, you did all this, my friend, but I forgave you long ago. You could never have imagined that Morgana was secretly in love with you and dreamed of your happiness together while you yourself dreamed of Guinevere. Guinevere escaped from the monster's lips. Yes, Lancelot. All of them fell because of this curse. I became part of it as well. And I want to help you. When I found Morgana, she told me everything and gave her life in atonement at last. Lancelot stepped into the light. His skin bulged in places with swollen sores. Tufts of fur showed through in patches, and writhing tentacles encircled his neck. Is that why you came? Lancelot seemed to attempt a laugh. Don't you think you're rather late? It is never too late to help a friend. You devastate neighboring villages, devour people. They've already sent soldiers and the Inquisition after you. Yes. You saw their gnawed remains in the castle courtyard? A sound like laughter escaped him again, then abruptly cut off. I am so tired, Tristan. But merciless rage burns within me. The dark abyss cloaks my mind, and hunger calls forth the monster. Let me help you, soothe your soul. Once, we were great heroes. Ballads were written in our honor, and we became legends. Now it is time for both of us to rest, my prince. Arthur and the others have long been waiting on Avalon. With all his strength, Tristan tried to persuade his friend, pouring all his sorrow and kindness into his words. I fear Morgana's curse will never release me, Lancelot growled, his whole body tensing. "Then I will kill you. Try." The monster lunged forward, jaws gaping. A swift sidestep, a lightning-fast swing of the sword. One paw and several tentacles fell onto the wet stone. Lancelot collapsed onto his side and rolled several more meters. "Is that Excalibur?" "It is indeed. Bathed in the blood of the one who cursed you. Only thus can the bonds of darkness be broken." The creature charged at Tristan again, roaring in blind fury. Now this was no longer Lancelot. The knight once more darted aside with practiced ease. He had trained too long on other monsters. The beast missed, but immediately spewed a torrent of searing flame from its maw. A roll and fire. The monster found itself once more beneath the gallery balcony. That was where Tristan hurled the bomb. Flash. Explosion. Columns and the balcony collapsed onto the creature, shrouding the hall in a cloud of dust. Coughing, the knight approached the rubble. From beneath the ancient stones of Camelot, only Lancelot's head was visible. "What kind of magic is this?" The beast rasped. "You rarely leave your lair," Tristan said sadly. "It is the 16th century now. That was a gunpowder bomb." The creature tried to break free. Stones and fragments of walls cascaded down. "Do not hurry, Lancelot. Our time has come." A swing of Excalibur. The head of the cursed knight fell to the floor. The monster's eyes rolled back. Tristan climbed onto the burial heap and drove the ancient sword into the stone. Strength swiftly left the 1,000-year-old knight. The curse released him as well. Tristan sank onto the rocks, leaning on the hilt. "That is all, my prince. The legend of the Knights of the Round Table has come to an end."